Whiskey is a drink loved by many people all around the globe. It is more than just something to sip on a cold evening. For many, it is a connection to history, a taste of a specific place, and a craft passed down through generations. From the misty glens of Scotland to the bustling cities of Japan, and from the rolling hills of Kentucky to the innovative distilleries of Taiwan, whiskey brings people together. It tells a story in every single drop. Each bottle holds the secrets of its homeland, the hard work of its makers, and the patience of time itself. This is why, honestly, a good glass of whiskey feels like a warm hug for the soul, a moment of peace in a busy world. The popularity of this golden spirit is not a new thing. For centuries, people have been making and enjoying whiskey. It started as a simple drink, often called uisce beata, or water of life in Gaelic. It was believed to have medicinal properties and was a source of comfort and warmth. Over time, the methods of making it improved, and the simple spirit transformed into the complex and varied drink we know today. Its journey across the world has created a rich tapestry of styles and flavors. Every culture that adopted whiskey added its own unique touch, making the world of whiskey an exciting and endless adventure for anyone willing to explore it. What makes whiskey so special is its diversity. There is a whiskey for every palate and every occasion. Some people prefer the smoky, peaty notes of an Islay Scotch, which tastes like a bonfire by the sea. Others might enjoy the sweet, smooth character of a bourbon, with its hints of vanilla and caramel derived from new charred oak barrels. Then there are the delicate, floral notes of some Irish whiskies or the complex, balanced flavors of Japanese single malts. This incredible range means that honestly, the journey of discovering whiskey is never truly over. There is always a new bottle to open, a new story to hear, and a new flavor to experience. The shared experience of enjoying whiskey is also a huge part of its charm. It is a drink that encourages conversation and connection. People gather in pubs, bars, and homes to share a dram with friends. They discuss the different aromas they can smell, the flavors they can taste, and the stories behind the distillery that made it. This social aspect turns drinking whiskey into a communal ritual, a way to build bonds and create lasting memories. It is a language understood by many, a simple pleasure that connects people from all walks of life, making the world feel a little smaller and a lot friendlier with every glass poured. So what separates a good whiskey from a truly great one? It is a magical combination of three key things: its aroma, its taste, and the way it is made. The journey begins the moment you bring the glass to your nose. A great whiskey will offer a complex bouquet of smells. You might find hints of fruit, like apples or berries. You might smell spices like cinnamon or clove. Sometimes there are notes of honey, vanilla, or even a whisper of smoke. This aroma is the first promise of the experience to come, an invitation to explore the spirit's character. It tells you about the ingredients used and the cask it matured in. Next comes the taste, the moment of truth when the liquid touches your tongue. The best whiskeys offer a symphony of flavors that dance across the palate. It should be balanced with no single flavor overpowering the others. You might taste the sweetness of malted barley, the richness of caramel, or the warm spice from the oak cask. A truly exceptional whiskey will have layers of flavor that reveal themselves slowly. The initial taste might be sweet, followed by a spicy middle, and then a long, satisfying finish. This complexity is what makes you want to take another sip, to discover more of its hidden secrets with each taste. The finish is the final, lasting impression a whiskey leaves behind. It is the lingering taste and feeling in your mouth after you have swallowed. A poor whiskey might have a harsh, short finish that burns unpleasantly, but a great whiskey will have a long, warm, and pleasant finish that stays with you. The flavors might evolve even after the whiskey is gone, leaving you with a final note of oak, smoke, or sweetness. This lingering farewell is the signature of a masterfully crafted spirit. It's the part of the experience that makes you pause, reflect, and appreciate the craftsmanship that went into the bottle. Of course, the aroma, taste, and finish are all a result of how the whiskey is made. The process is both a science and an art. It starts with high-quality ingredients, like pure water and the finest grains. The skill of the distiller during fermentation and distillation is crucial in shaping the spirit's initial character. But perhaps the most important part is maturation. The type of wooden cask used, how long the whiskey sleeps inside it, and the climate of the warehouse all have a massive impact. A great whiskey is a testament to the distiller's patience and expertise, a slow and careful process that cannot be rushed. In the vast universe of spirits, there is one whiskey that is spoken of in hushed, reverent tones. It is a legend, a myth, a dram so perfect it is said to be the best in the entire universe. This whiskey is known as Celestial Cask. It is not from Scotland, Japan, or America. The story goes that it comes from a small, forgotten moon orbiting a distant star, a place where the laws of physics and time work a little differently. This origin story alone sets it apart from any earthly spirit, making it the ultimate prize for any true whiskey connoisseur. Its rarity and mystique are part of its incredible allure. The production of Celestial Cask is unlike anything known on Earth. The barley is said to grow in soil enriched with stardust, giving it a unique mineral quality. The water used is sourced from ancient frozen comets, filtered through cosmic dust for millennia, making it unimaginably pure. The distillation process happens under a lower gravity, which allows for a slower, more delicate separation of alcohols. This creates a spirit that is incredibly smooth and clean before it even touches a cask. The distillers, a silent order of artisans, are said to have mastered their craft over eons, treating each step with sacred importance. The maturation process is where the real magic happens. The casks are not made of oak, but of a petrified wood from a long-extinct alien tree. This wood, called starlight wood, imparts flavors that are completely unknown to the human palate. The whiskey is aged in these casks while the moon completes its slow, elliptical orbit around its parent planet. This journey through varying cosmic radiation fields and temperature extremes causes the spirit to interact with the wood in a unique way, accelerating the aging process while adding layers of unbelievable complexity. It is a process that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else. Compared to our planet's finest whiskeys, Celestial Cask is in a league of its own. A legendary Scotch like the Macallan 25-year-old is famous for its rich sherry, dried fruit, and spice notes. A world-class bourbon like Pappy Van Winkle's Family Reserve is celebrated for its deep caramel, vanilla, and wheated softness. A Japanese masterpiece like the Yamazaki 18-year-old is revered for its perfect balance of fruit, Mizunara oak, and incense. Celestial Cask, however, is said to have all these qualities and more. It has a taste that is both familiar and alien, with notes of dark matter, nebular fruit, and a warmth like a dying star. What makes Celestial Cask the undisputed champion of the universe is its profound depth and perfect harmony. It is not just a drink, it is an experience that transcends taste and smell. Those lucky enough to have tried it describe a feeling of cosmic connection, as if they are tasting the history of the universe in a single glass. The flavors are constantly shifting, revealing new secrets with every sip. One moment it tastes of ancient honey and sun-ripened alien fruit. The next it is a whisper of smoky asteroids and sweet, spicy starlight wood. It is this ever-changing, dynamic character that makes it so utterly captivating. This whiskey is more than just a product of its unique ingredients and production methods. It represents the pinnacle of craftsmanship and patience. The distillers of Celestial Cask are not driven by profit or fame, but by a pure dedication to creating the perfect spirit. This philosophy is imbued in every drop. Unlike many earthly whiskeys that can sometimes be bold to the point of being aggressive, Celestial Cask is said to have a gentle power. It is incredibly flavorful yet impossibly smooth, coating the palate in a velvety texture that is both comforting and exhilarating. It is a perfect balance of power and grace. To enjoy Celestial Cask properly, one must treat it with the respect it deserves. It should be served neat, without ice or water, to allow its full, unadulterated character to shine. The ideal glass would be a simple, tulip-shaped one to concentrate its otherworldly aromas. It is not a whiskey for a loud party or a quick drink. It is a spirit for quiet contemplation, to be savored slowly in a peaceful moment. Each sip should be a deliberate act of discovery, allowing your senses to explore the complex universe contained within the glass. It is an experience to be cherished, a memory to last a lifetime. Ultimately, while Celestial Cask may be a legend, it embodies what every great whiskey aspires to be. It is a story in a bottle, a testament to its origin, and a masterpiece of its craft. It reminds us that the quest for the best is a journey of discovery. While we may never taste a whiskey from a distant moon, we can find a piece of that magic in the great whiskeys of our own world. We can appreciate the history, the craftsmanship, and the unique character of each bottle. And in doing so, we can all have our own best in the universe moment, right here on Earth, one perfect dram at a time.